Because like there's so many things that I tried to research and there was just nothing.
Is this the updated version? Because I made 2 versions.
I'm not sure. This is just one I found on your community tab from like a year ago, maybe.
What is the January 21st, 2020 incident?
I would honestly be happy to explain this iceberg. I feel like it's more satisfying to give answers than to just never say anything.
Yeah. We can have time for a couple of them.
Sure. Do you want to put it up on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do that so people aren't confused.
Yeah, let's do a quick rundown.
This is exclusive material right here.
Shall we start at the bottom? Just so...
No.
We're starting at the top. Okay, yeah, fine. That's blasphemy, I guess.
Okay, so we'll kind of speed run through this. But the creeper icon is the black and orange creeper that I used to use before I beat Theory 2. Sub-Zero coins, I bitched enough for RobTub to change them. Poo-Sub Police, I had this running joke where when people use the wrong Poo-Sub font because there's a different one that's just like wrong, it pissed me off. But I made such a big deal out of it to the point that we're like, it just become an echo chamber of you're using the wrong Poo-Sub, and people would spam it in other comment sections. I even tried to encourage it a bit, which was awful. The damage still isn't fully undone. Tubular 9, we explained this earlier. It's just my shitpost channel. Femicolon is just my character as a girl because everyone has that, right? Definitely have
that ends up happening.
Yeah.
It's funny. It leads to interesting reactions. And sometimes it's just what you want in the moment. I'm not like, to clear anything up, I am happy as a boy.
Oh, yeah. No, I get what you mean.
It's just a fun idea. GD Cologne, I got Woolsey to say it for my GD Shorts video, and it's took off ever since, and I like it because it's kind of like not colon. $30 website's the other website I made. I came up with the idea sometime in quarantine and was like, no, this is a stupid idea. And then I got bored. So a month later I made it anyways, and it absolutely took off.
We were using it last night.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a fun little program. I like the constraints of it. I don't want to turn it into like a full music composer. It was never even meant to be made for music. It was supposed to just be sound effects. But I added pitch shifting as a joke and people went crazy from there. Then I kind of added highly requested features to make like life easier for people, like changing the volume of individual sounds. And it's still going strong. And thanks for reminding me the domain expires in a week and I should probably renew it. My biggest mistake, the problem with $30 website was originally it was just gdcolon.com/moai emoji. So when it became mainstream, everyone thought the website was called GD colon. And I was like, no, that's just me. So that's why I changed the link to $30 website. Ampersand was a nickname that I had a long time ago because it's like another punctuation mark. Treacherous Trials is a game I developed for my friend's birthday in 1 week. It's like a 9 circles-ish themed platformer game. Still one of my proudest projects ever. I love it. Go play it. It's very short. #Wrecked was from... What was that from again? Yeah, that was from What Not to Put in Your Custom Level. I'm like, it's an example of a shitty death effect. Do you have a central website? Yeah, just gdcolon.com. Dunsparce is, I don't know why, but I think this started with, there's a Pokemon episode where a guy's like, my Dunsparce is bigger than your Dunsparce is. And I was like 12. So it was the funniest shit in the world. And then it became a character on my channel and like took over my channel while I was at summer camp or whatever. And that also happened at the same time as the Orange Room, which was like, I think it was like River Siver inspired. I just kind of PNG tubered myself in like this shitty MS Paint room that I made with like an image of Vaporeon or just whatever running joke was going on at the time.
Yeah.
Lofi is Lofi Bones on Twitter. They're a absolutely fantastic artist. I've had the honor of knowing them for many years now. They've done a lot of art for my channel. They did all the character sprites. They did my little VTuber guy I used to use and lots more stuff. They're easily one of the most talented people I know and just a overall great person. I love them so much. They're amazing. The Colony is my old Discord server. Did not last very long. I think it used to be Juniper's server, then I took it over. Zoo is easily my number one proudest programming project I've ever made. It's a Discord bot that's kind of like, it's a sort of idle game that gets crazier the further you get into it. It's a total passion project. If you search up like I think you can just search for it on the Discord like application thing, whatever it is, the directory, or just look up gdcolon.com/zoo. I love it. I still develop it. Punctuation Shrine is my current Discord server, which is for channel members only. Channel banner references. If you go to my channel banner, it's just filled with. I am a big sucker for channel banners that don't have any text on them. So instead, I just fill it with a bunch of references, very like Aliens Rock styled. We actually updated it recently to update my icon set and change a few more things. So you'll see there's a bunch of like recognizable GD icons. There's some Fumos of my friends. There's like a Miku. There's a
I was looking at that yesterday.
coin.
There was a lot of different stuff.
I'm gonna get a snack while I'm still listening though.
There's like a Rhythm Heaven thing, Miku, a couple weapons from games. I think the could have sworn there was an Isaac reference, but no, that's Necrodancer. Intro messages. Back when I had one of those obnoxious, flashy intros, like every little YouTuber.
Oh yeah,
I did this thing where I'd hide a message in for like exactly 3 frames, and it would just be a different message in every video.
Oh yeah.
Art commissions. I just commission a lot of art, mostly from friends, just because I have a lot of friends who are artists, and I want to support them, and I also want to get cool art in the process. Moana phase. For a while, Moana was a running joke for some reason, and I'd keep making like Maui jokes or whatever. Eventually, Juniper and I did a charity stream where we read the entire Moana script, and I even sang. Club Colon was my old Discord server, which I didn't know how to moderate at the time, so it was just filled with like really inappropriate, not okay stuff, and I didn't moderate it because I was like, oh, I saw this guy in my comments section once. He's cool. I don't want to ban him.
Yeah, Discord servers have a way of just being complete catastrophes.
Like this was fully
really
unmoderated. Terraria Upside Down was a series I did where it's Terraria, but you're permanently upside down. Many people have went on to do it. I just wasn't interested in continuing it, so I didn't. Jaden was a friend of Juniper, and the way I discovered her in the first place. It's been a while since I've heard from him, but he is doing well. He's completely ditched the GD community, and I think he had some rough moments between him and Juniper. They're cool people.
All right.
What's my phone buzzing?
I'm back.
Awesome screen recorder is that joke comes from. I made a video called like worst screen recorders to use for Geometry Dash, and I had like a fake awesome screen recorder watermark. Then I got bored one period in school, so I bought the domain a while ago, but just made it redirect to gdcolon.com because it was so cheap. And then a couple years later, I was like, wait, I can actually make this an actual thing. So I, in like one free period at school, I coded an actual screen recorder website under that name. Where, because you know how you can like share your screen on web browsers, it uses that API, and it intentionally adds tons of lag and stuff. Channel takeovers. I used to go to a summer camp and with no access to internet, so I scheduled some videos. Once it was taken over by Dunsparce, once it was taken over by the old Creeper GD colon. It was just to get some content out. Beans Hopper is the level I made for the game Rhythm Doctor. I got to play around with like their beta editor before the game fully released, and they thought I was making some cool stuff with it, so they allowed me to make a full mini game that actually ended up in the final game, and it's the bane of many people's existence because you have to get 60 points in it for an achievement, and it can be pretty tough. XX Cool Guy XX is a character from my GD story levels in a nutshell video, which was one that was completely improvised, and it's still one of my favorite videos on the channel, just making fun of all those cube story levels. I think you can still see his icon on my channel banner. 60 coin icon. I don't remember what icon you get for 60 coins. I think that's the crate icon. Because if it's the, hold on, let me check this right now. 60 coin icon. Shit. Yeah, that's the crate icon. At some point I changed my icon from the creeper to the crate, and I used that icon for a short period. You can see it in my Theory 2 video. Then I switched to the Boo icon after. Bop It. There was a stream where I beat Bop It, and then I uploaded a video treating it like it was an Extreme Demon completion. Artie Colon is an extra channel I have where I upload some Rhythm Doctor levels that I like that haven't been uploaded in other places yet. It's got a great community. People make really cool. No, Norca's icon is 60 user coins. But yeah, Rhythm Doctor community is awesome, and sometimes I'd want to show people levels, but they've never been uploaded, so I'd post them there. Wizardly, really old GD YouTuber. Was friends with them. They're They've since vanished, but they made some interesting videos. Geometrical Pixel Dash is that Mario themed GD copy that I shared in GD copies once. I would later go on to actually port this game over to actual GD on the Rob's Basement account, which was really awesome. It was really hard to do though, because the way they construct their levels is they group multiple objects together, and then they'll like apply a transformation to the whole group, like a rotation. So you have to do the math to like get that working for everything in the group. GD Wikipedia article. If you go to that article, I voiced it. Yeah. Geometrical Pixel Dash is update 6.9. They made multiple reskins of the game that all stole texture packs. Like they all stole actual GD texture packs. But yeah, I voiced the GD Wikipedia article. Very easy to do. Brace is simply the name of the fox guy you see in all my videos. No, his name is technically Colin, but it's actually Brace. We'll leave it at that. Slash is my older brother's username, which led to me becoming Colin. GD Colon survey is I put once I was really bored, so I put it a giant Google form with a bunch of really stupid questions, and there was no payoff. I never answered. I never revealed the results, but I have them. GD versus real life is a video I made that was a parody of the Minecraft versus real life, and it got taken down for a copyright strike. Which was a pretty bullshit copyright strike, by the way. It was the only video of mine to get taken down by copyright. Juniper would later go on to make her own version of this, and looking back at the video, I actually managed to recover the file after many, many years because YouTube actually somehow saved a copy. Like the video is copyright struck, but if you go into like YouTube's editor, the video is still there. And it was a very, very bad taste video. There were a lot of jokes that like were just not okay to be making. So I'm kind of glad that it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Envy Jazz. Envy wrote a little jazz track a while back, and it was my menu loop, but he never actually uploaded that track anywhere. So it was on like Patreon or something. So people kept asking for my menu loop. Eventually it's been uploaded though. Junidin is a Juniper and Jaden ship was kind of messed up. I drew an image for it and it became like the definitive Junidin image. 17 is I made a video called RobTop Hates 17 where I found some weird bug with the counter trigger, and I still don't know what caused that, but I haven't actually looked back at that video in ages. Weed is Illuminati, first video I ever uploaded to my channel. It's unlisted now, but it is there. I don't know why I made it. It was made in Google Drawings. GD colon Kitsune Uwu. I asked people to just randomly search that up on YouTube to see if we could get it to the top of search, and it actually worked, and people made a lot of videos with that title. YouTube intros. I had 2 really obnoxious intros in the past. I don't use them anymore. Mine or Care Less is a Minecraft parody of the song Wish I Could Write More and Care Less from Rhythm Doctor. I made a custom level for it. It's one of the most popular levels on the Steam Workshop. And if you want to hear me sing a Minecraft parody, go there or check my second channel. 90s Decision is the other level I made for Rhythm Doctor. They asked me to make another official level or just to decorate one. This was for a collaboration with MuseDash. So I got to make that level, and people say it's their favorite level in the game, which is a huge honor. But I also owe a lot of thanks to the people who actually charted it. The Household is another one of Juniper's Discord server. Not even I remember much about it, but it existed. Okay, here's the fun stuff. I'm sorry this took so long.
No, that's fine.
Theory 2 video hacked is people believe that I hacked my Theory 2 video because there was no ending sound effect, because my screen recorder didn't record sound, so I had to add all the sounds manually. So the ending sound effects were wrong, and I played a sound effect every time I collected a coin because I thought it would be cool, and people thought that meant that it was hacked. But like, who gives a shit? It's theory of everything too. Phil was, when people were bullying me for being a quote-unquote furry on Twitter, I decided to change my account to just become Phil, which was just a generic white guy. Like, hi, I'm Phil. I love eating. I'm Phil. I love my children. I love eating bread. Blah 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 blah. And I think even like Viprin was playing along with it and like interacting with me. What followed the Phil event would be my biggest regret in life, but we'll get to that later. Nicole Gaming, another Rhythm Doctor reference. I just made that my Steam profile for like a year for no reason. I will rip your pants off. For some reason, there is an image circulating around. It's a Gacha Life edit of my character with Amor Ultra, and I'm saying I will rip your pants off. And I've tried to get this image off the internet. It keeps showing up. 177013 in most videos. It's the funny number. If you know, you know. Don't Google it, but I hide it. When I need a random number or something funny to hide in my video, I'll do that. Like maybe I'll hide it by like, I'll show like a screenshot of level, but that will be the download count. Singing screams. I used to do some streams where I would just sing random songs like You're Welcome from Moana because I thought it would be funny. I used to have a half decent singing voice. Now that's long gone. Shadow of Dark is I think they were the first person to ever comment on one of my YouTube videos, and they were a very active commenter back when I had like 10 subscribers. They have since just vanished. Last online 10 years ago. Come back. You supported me when no one else would. Scarlett's another character I made. You don't see her in any videos, and you rarely see her on social media, but I have quite a bit of art of her, and I like her. She's cool. I actually properly designed her as a character, unlike Colin, which sort of just came from lots of random fan arts. GD Wiki posts. When I first started GD, I used to be very active in the GD Wiki forums. I remember a lot of people there. They had like a live chat, basically predating Discord, and I would just hang out with people, and we were all like 12 years old. Hashtag Koolon was a couple years ago for April Fools. I pretended to go full VTuber mode, just giving like, I don't know, pretending to be like a professional VTuber. And that was the NSFW tag I created, which there was nothing actually there other than shit posts and like one or two weird drawings that weren't that bad. Moana charity stream. I mentioned this earlier. Juniper and I did that together where we just read the Moana script. Yeah. Okay, here's what you're here for. Colin plays MC Disaster. In April Fools, my first ever April Fools video, I think it was like 2015, I just pretended to become a Minecraft channel because back then Minecraft was cringe and anyone who liked Minecraft was stupid. So I was like, haha, guys, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. It's so funny. And I even went as far as to change my channel name to Colin Plays MC. But because of that, I got stuck with that name for 3 months. Yeah. The way it works though is like this. You can change your name 3 times in a 3-month period before you get the cooldown. So my username used to be --dash, like it's like in hyphens. But what happened was I decided to change it to GD : as a test. And then I changed it back once I knew it worked. And then when April Fools came around, I changed it to Colin Plays MC. And then because of that, I got the cooldown. But luckily, by transferring my channel, instead of making my channel tied to my email, I turned it into like a brand account and transferred it, which let me change the name. Thank God. But in the moment, I had like an absolute meltdown. I was crying. I was freaking out because I was like 12.
Yeah.
Dunsparce Bloodstain. During the whole Dunsparce era, there was, I think after he took over the channel, I like threw a mug at him because that was also a running joke. And then you see like him like bleeding and like walking off screen. But you could still see like I left that blood stain in as like very faintly in all of my future videos using the room. But I don't know how obvious it is. You might be able to, like, I'm red-green colorblind, so it's really hard for me to see, but you guys could probably see it.
Yeah. I'm also colorblind, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Character lore. My character Colin actually has like a fuck ton of lore that I've just been like cooking up behind the scenes, but no one gets to hear it. That's like, if you want to hear my character lore, that's my 7 heart event. Woolsey alt account. I jokingly made a community post just saying like, "Whoa, it's Woolsey. The GD Colon social experiment is now over. I wanted to see how people would treat people who pretend to be furries. It was actually me, Woolsey, running this channel the entire time." And I think I got a DM from Woolsey asking if he could play into it a little more, but it never went anywhere. Island of the Giant Pokemon is a Pokemon episode in season 1 where the Pokemon communicate through subtitles. So I jokingly made an edit where I basically changed all of their subtitles to be saying much worse things. And then I uploaded it to YouTube and it got taken down, obviously. So I uploaded it to Google Drive instead and then made a YouTube video saying watch it here, which is very against TOS. so that disappeared as well. But I still have the video, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
I'll do this the bottom right first. Seshoseki is just, this is more of a joke one. A couple of years ago, I think in 2020, there was said to be a rock in Japan that was holding like a that was like containing like an ancient kitsune spirit, and then one day the rock disappeared, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he's out in the world now," which also happened to be around the time that I started like embracing the fox stuff a little more.
Right.
And then finally, January 21st, 2020, after the Phil thing where I pretended to be Phil, I doubled down and just turned into a full furry. I was like, "Hey guys, I'm a furry now, ooh, ooh, rar." And then I just continued to tweet worse and worse stuff, to the point that I was like, I posted some images that just were absolutely not okay to be posting. And then
the mask off incident.
so many YouTubers lost so much respect for me that day, and I think it's completely deserved. Fortunately, I've kind of fixed up my reputation since then, but like, that was an awful thing to be doing. We all thought it was like so funny in the moment. Some people were encouraging me, but I take full responsibility. That was
yeah, no, I know what that's like. Yeah.
There was some not okay stuff being posted. There you go. There's your fucking iceberg.
There we go. Wow, I wasn't expecting the whole iceberg. That's crazy. Thank you.
It's fun to talk about this
that
stuff.
was nice.
Might as well.
Yeah.
3 hours and 21 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I'm starving.
I'm pretty hungry too.
Oh.